Good evening, guys, and welcome to today's vlog. It is currently like 5:30 p.m. here in New York. I'm standing in the new house. I'm standing in actually our master bedroom. I figured right now I'd give you guys like a little bit of a house tour and kind of show you like where we're starting in all of the rooms, kind of. Things are all over the place, I'm not gonna lie. I probably sound super echoey right now because there's literally no furniture in this room yet. But I did actually just order a king size bed because Matt and I are actually sleeping on a full size. We have slept on a full size bed for the last 6 years of our relationship. So it's definitely time for an upgrade and time to splurge a little bit on something like that. Yeah, I just really want to redo my office and kind of take you guys step by step through that process because it's going to be a little bit of a process to get it all together and looking really nice. Before I get into that though, I definitely want to show you guys the rest of the house and what we're working with. So let's go. Our first night in the house was actually yesterday, and we brought the cats over for the first time to actually see the house. And it has been such an interesting time. They are really skittish. They're just not really used to a whole house to play around with. Uno spent all night underneath the couch and has been going like underneath the couch and coming out every now and then. He's come out maybe twice since I brought him home last night. So hopefully he gets a little bit better with that. If you guys have cats and you have any tips on how to make them more comfortable with bigger spaces or just new spaces in general, definitely let me know. Drop them. We have definitely made sure to bring over their older cat accessories like toys, their cat tree, their litter box. We left their scent in it and everything just to kind of show them that, hey, this is like items that you're used to and comfortable with. But it's definitely been a process for sure. So anyway, getting into the little mini house tour. This is as wide as I can go on the camera, but this is our entryway. It kind of comes over into this like little hall closet. Over here, we're probably going to eventually put in a half bath and kind of wall this off. I wish I could show you guys more of a wide angle, but I do have a reel that I will link down below for more wide angle shots of the actual space. But you can see here that this could totally just be its own like little hall closet. So we really don't need all of that space over here. So that's what this will eventually be, hopefully in the near future. And when you're coming through the door, the first two rooms you see are the kitchen and the dining room. So I guess I will take you into the kitchen first. This is kind of what we're working with so far. We have a little coffee cart slash like little bar stand technically. It has like a spot for a wine rack, but we're not using it for that. We're actually using it for just like little travel coffee cups and such. But I just have our coffee maker and our tea kettle here on our little cart. I love it so much. And then I put the cat's food right here. And then this is currently the rest of the kitchen. It is probably one of my least favorite rooms in the house for now. We definitely want to change this whole thing up and update it really nicely. So definitely stay tuned for that as well, because that'll probably be its own video. But for now, I was thinking of trying to just do like a $30 makeover to it. Just get some like peel and stick backsplash and some like vinyl, what is that called, like for the countertops, I don't know, just to kind of like, you know, dress it up a little bit. The cabinets are so not our vibe at all, and they're super outdated, so we'll definitely be replacing, and that would not distract us from replacing the kitchen because it definitely needs a lot of work. This is the flooring that it's working with right now too, so definitely not our favorite. We want to do kind of like a honeycomb style, kind of like the entryway. If you go into this room, you'll see my favorite room in the house. This is the dining room. I'm super obsessed with it. It's coming together so nice. We just got this rug laid out yesterday as well, and it just looks so beautiful. It lets in so much light, the whole house, so I'm very obsessed. If you turn around, you will see our living room. Matt is using one of our dining room chairs right now for his little desk because that will actually go downstairs into the basement as well, but for now, that's where it is. We have a skittish Uno coming out from underneath the couch, but this is kind of what our living room situation is right now. We're going to be replacing our couch in the next couple months as well because that one's just so old. You can literally see a rip right there. It's really in horrible shape. But our coffee table's new, and so is our TV stand. I'm so obsessed with this. The house also came with like a mount, so we're gonna mount the TV to the TV stand, or to the wall. And this way it'll free up some space on the top of the TV stand so I can decorate it nice. But it looks so freaking good. Previously we were using like a literal dresser as our TV stand at my mom's, so it's definitely an upgrade. If you kind of go around the corner out here, you have our sliding glass doors, and this is our view. We have lake rights, which is really, really crazy. Like, I don't even know. We're really excited about that, but we have a whole huge deck to play around with as well. So we'll definitely be doing like a little deck outdoor makeover at some point as well. Persephone is following me around because she thinks something's happening. Okay, so if we make our rounds, you can kind of see like going into the hallway, can go into the kitchen or we can continue down this hallway. This is the basement. There's honestly really not much to see down there, so I don't even know. I probably won't show that in this video because it's really not that interesting. But this is our bathroom. Once again, the ugliest bathroom I've ever seen in my life. I feel like on camera it's coming up such a weird color, but in real life it's like super, super green. So we definitely want to at least paint the tiles white for now, we think, but eventually this room is probably gonna be more of like a blue and gray type of vibe, just going forward with some like black accents of like all of the faucets and fixtures and everything. So hopefully we can get that to go really smoothly and nicely. Fingers crossed that we can at least paint the tile for now because this weird green color is not the vibe. Here is the room that we did absolutely no work in. This is our guest room. This has actually our old bed. This is what Matt and I currently sleep on. It's definitely not a vibe, but you know, it gets the job done. We get some decent sleep in there for now, but we're excited to upgrade. There's literally nothing in this room at all besides our bed and a closet that's just kind of full of like future things that we might need, because eventually this room will be our baby's room if we're fortunate enough to get pregnant and have a baby. In here is our master. This is the room that I was recording in at the beginning of this video, and it is looking very chaotic. I still need to put so much away, but we did pretty good. There's really not that much on the floor. It's really just kind of like pictures and stuff that we have to figure out where we want to hang. Lastly, but certainly not least, is the man of the hour. This is the office that I'm going to make my own. There's, like I said, so much stuff all over the place right now, but I'm just kind of trying to organize at least my closet and figure out some stuff. This is what I'm kind of thinking as the overall vision. I think, my desk in this corner. We'll kind of see how that goes, but this is actually the desk right here. It's freaking giant. So hopefully it fits in the space of like for what I'm thinking, fingers crossed. And then there is like a little closet, which I'm gonna put all my props and everything, extra computer stuff. Over here is going to be our collage wall. I have the 𝒊𝒏𝒒𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒆𝒔 collage kit, so that's gonna go on this whole giant wall, along with a like little clothing rack for PR packages and some outfits that I'm gonna have to shoot. It's my full-length mirror. Over here on this giant wall with nothing there yet will be a pull-down backdrop specifically for photos and like photography, so I can shoot inside without having to worry about anything getting too cold. So that'll be really, really nice to use, and also to kind of like store it up there when we're not using it so that it's out of the way. But yeah, I'm so excited to make this space my own and kind of lean into the vibe of Britt Lyons. Everything is like freshly painted except for the guest room and the bathroom. We didn't do that because there's, you know, down the line we're gonna have to repaint and redo it anyway, so there wasn't really any point to picking out any colors when most likely eventually those rooms will be completely different anyway. Okay, so as I'm editing this video, I'm kind of realizing that the house tour is so much longer than I thought it would be for some reason. I think I'm just used to being in my parents' tiny little apartment. So I'm actually gonna take you guys downstairs and show you the rest of the house. And then next week, I will upload the actual full office tour where I redo the entire room. And this way you guys can kind of see that start to finish instead of having the house tour kind of like overshadow that. So let's go down to the basement and I'll show you guys what we have down there. So the good news about our basement is that it has concrete and everything. It's literally fully poured and everything. It's all ready to be sheetrocked. As you can see, like some of the walls are like still concrete and some of them are sheetrocked out. 90% of it is not sheetrocked, so we will definitely have to make those adjustments. But when you come down the stairs, this is the room that you see. And right now I just have like a couple of pieces of furniture here that we're not using upstairs. It's really not a lot. Matt's going to be putting his little home gym over in this corner. And then last night I actually gave him a haircut in that chair. All in all, it's a really good size, to be honest. Unfortunately, I can't get a wide angle view on this camera because it's not a wide angle lens, but it definitely looks way bigger in person than it does on camera, which is honestly so nice. Matt's planning on fully finishing this out and making it so that it's more of like a man cave type of thing down here. And the beauty is that a lot of this, like I said, is already sheetrocked. It's really not gonna take that much to actually completely sheetrock the whole thing, but we wanna insulate it and we wanna get some electrical work down here as well. I honestly feel like this could be done potentially over the summer if we're smart about it. And then obviously, as you guys can see, it's literally concrete flooring, so we definitely need to get some like pergo or something down here that's like affordable but nice. That's actually our bed frame that's gonna go in our master bedroom, and I'm just waiting on the mattress, so I'll probably have that be a separate video, just kind of like getting our master bedroom kind of in order, so that'll be exciting. But if you come, I guess I'll show you guys this way first. This is very ugly as well, but it's actually just our little kind of like laundry area. It's not really like a laundry room because we have like all of this like heating, hot water heater, water softener stuff going on and like piping. So maybe one day we'll redo this in the very far future. This will definitely not be something that we do anytime soon. But off to the right of that is our little one-car garage. It has some of Matt's exercise equipment here now that he's gonna be bringing into the actual house so that we can work out a little bit. So that'll be really nice. And then over here is another room, just kind of like by the stairs. It is like kind of like a shop room, Matt was telling me. This will also be nice. I don't know if we'll like actually like finish this. I mean, realistically, this is like the same thing as the other side. It really just needs to be sheetrocked here and this wall as well. So it really wouldn't take that much to sheetrock it, and maybe one day we will in the future, but this is kind of like the room that we're expecting like more of our sloppier, messier projects that we like maybe need to do to actually come in this room. I am absolutely freezing down here. Fun fact, we have no propane right now. I mean, we're lucky because it's March. It's not like it's February or January. But we had like a mishap with the propane company. It was a whole thing that I won't get into right now. But basically, it left us with no propane. We're getting propane tanks to our house on the 28th. So next week we will have them, we will be warm, but we're kind of relying solely on electric heat right now, which is pretty expensive. So we're trying to like use it really diligently. So I'm freezing my butt off, but I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, definitely give it a thumbs up. And also remember to subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out if you like my videos, and I really enjoy making them. I really miss being on YouTube, and I'm so excited for all of the house projects to come. I can't wait to show you guys more of our life and just share all of the moments and memories that we're gonna be making in this home with you all. Like I always say, I'm super active on Instagram, so definitely make sure to give me a follow over there. And I've also been really enjoying TikTok as well. It just feels like such a low pressure app recently that I've just really been enjoying, being like fully creative and just like letting loose and letting my personality out. It's something that I've been working on because it's really hard to let your personality out over video when you're talking to like a camera. It's so awkward. But next week's video is gonna be the office makeover like I promised. I'm really excited to get that up to you guys. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It turned out even better than I would have imagined. And yeah, I hope that you guys are having an amazing week, and I will see you next time. Bye.